Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the International Association of Plastics Distribution's premier annual event. We're here in the Valley of the Sun this week to celebrate the performance plastics industry. Phoenix is known for golf, hiking, numerous area attractions, and it's also your home for the 60th annual IAPD convention. Let's start by taking a look back at the year 1956, when IAPD was founded. In 1956, Dwight D. Eisenhower was re-elected president. The national average income was $4,450. A family could expect to spend on average $11,700 on a new house and $2,050 on a new car. The Price is Right debuted on television along with As the World Turns, and Dick Clark became the first full-time host of Bandstand. Radio was forever changed when Elvis entered the building. His first hit, Heartbreak Hotel, dropped in 1956. Other popular songs that year included You've Got the Magic Touch by the Platters and Why Do Fools Fall in Love by Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers. At the box office, crowds enjoyed movies such as The King and I and Around the World in 80 Days. In sports, Don Larson of the New York Yankees pitched the first and only perfect World Series game against the Brooklyn Dodgers. In other news, 1956 brought us Yahtzee, Play-Doh, Jif peanut butter, and the first indoor mall. Against this backdrop of a vibrant year in pop culture and historic events, let's take a look at what was happening with plastics. Early in 1956, Paul Davis of Plastics Manufacturing and Supply Corporation in Cleveland, Ohio, had a vision. He recognized how difficult it was for a small independent plastics distributor to compete with a much larger distributor, and he longed for the same buying power that multi-branch distributors enjoyed. In the summer of 1956, he began calling on other small distributors to see if there were other owners interested in joining together and becoming a larger voice in the trade. He discovered that his concerns and ideas were universally shared, so plans for the first official meeting were scheduled for September 22nd in Cleveland, Ohio. During this first meeting, the United Plastics Warehouse Corporation was born. It included 6 individuals from 4 plastics distributors. The following year, Leo T. Kruskamp of Dayton Plastics Inc. became the first president, and the first annual convention was held in Dayton, Ohio. We've come a long way in 60 years. The first meeting in 1956 had 6 members from 4 companies. We now have 258 member companies with almost 1,000 locations spanning 32 countries. In 1960, the association released its first newsletter. In 1968, the association changed its name to the National Association of Plastics Distributors, or NAPD. It changed again in 1991 to the International Association of Plastics Distributors, and finally in 2007 to what we are known as today, IAPD, the International Association of Plastics Distribution. The first plastics tabletops were held in 1969 and had 30 exhibitors. Our showcase this afternoon is more than double that number, with 66 exhibits and up to 90 in years when we host an expo. The first scholarship was awarded in 1981 to James Fezio, who was studying plastics engineering at the University of Massachusetts Lowell. Thanks to your generous donations, the IAPD Charitable Foundation has awarded 378 scholarships totaling $766,250 since its inception. The publication of our first magazine was in August of 1986. Just last month, we relaunched it under a new name, Performance Plastics, reaching an audience of 10,000 professionals. The Introduction to Plastics Training Manual was launched in 1988 and is now better than ever in its 12th edition. We also developed the premier Performance Plastics Certificate Courses training program, which more than 3,700 people have used to make them a trusted resource in the plastics supply chain. The association's first website was launched in 1997. Since then, the site has been redesigned several times, and today's new mobile responsive site looks great on any device. Driving the vision of the association is your IAPD Board of Directors and Executive Committee, led by dedicated individuals who are committed to enhancing your membership experience and promoting the plastics distribution industry. These volunteer leaders work tirelessly on your behalf. Be sure to thank your board and executive committee members as you see them this week. Today, we give special recognition to 2 IAPD leaders whose terms have come to an end, Karen DeBard and Paul Krozik. We appreciate your years of service to the board and look forward to your continued support of the committees, SIGs, and councils you're involved in. And now the executive committee would like to share a few words.
Hi, your executive team here, and welcoming you to Phoenix and our 60th anniversary. We have a tremendous week planned, and we hope each and every one of you will get so much out of it. Great speakers, great programming, great people at a great venue. So what we'd like to do, on behalf of all of us at the executive team, we want to say, welcome to Phoenix and Happy 60th!
IAPD is built on a foundation of a devoted membership and the many leaders who have given their time to make the association what it is today. IAPD thanks all the past presidents who have served the association and industry through the years. During this week, please let them know how much you appreciate their contributions to the association. IAPD is headquartered in Overland Park, Kansas, where a staff of 10 looks forward to coming to work each day to serve you. This week, thank them for their efforts in moving the association forward. Many of IAPD's events and publications wouldn't be possible without the support of our outstanding sponsoring companies. We thank these companies for their support. IAPD is always pleased to recognize membership milestones. This year, celebrating 25 years as an IAPD member company, we are pleased to honor Indelco Plastics, Aurora Technologies Incorporated, Nationwide Plastics Incorporated, Lubrizol CPVC, Commerling USA Incorporated, Pace Sales and Marketing Incorporated, and GS Sales. We're also thrilled to honor the following company who is celebrating its 50th year as an IAPD member in 2016. Regal Plastic Supply Company in Kansas City, Missouri. And IAPD is delighted to honor Aetna Plastics Corporation, who is celebrating 60 years as an IAPD member. Established by the IAPD Education Committee, the Circle of Champions Award recognizes member companies that are committed to creating an educated staff. They're improving the performance plastics industry thanks to their use of IAPD's training and educational resources. Congratulations to the 2016 Gold Level Circle of Champions recipients: Kerbel Plastics Incorporated, Cope Plastics Incorporated, Laird Plastics Incorporated, Midland Plastics Incorporated, Redwood Plastics Corporation, and Sobix Polymer Shapes. The 2016 Silver Level Circle of Champions recipient is Interstate Plastics. Honorable mention goes to Mulford Plastics. We congratulate these companies on their achievement in education and training this year. The IAPD Environmental Committee established the Environmental Excellence Award to recognize innovative or exemplary environmental responsibility by a member firm. Thanks to these award recipients, IAPD can show the rest of the world the incredible environmental stewardship of our member companies. Please join the IAPD Environmental Committee in congratulating the following companies for their environmental achievements. The Best Overall Program Award goes to Quadrant Engineering Plastic Products. The Gold Level Awards go to Cope Plastics Incorporated, Kerbel Plastics Incorporated, and Laird Plastics. The Silver Level Awards go to Cast Nylons Limited, Encore Products, a division of Elmer's Products Incorporated, and Piedmont Plastics. The Bronze Level Awards go to Colorado Plastic Products, Finger Lakes Extrusion Corporation, Isic Plastic AS, and Palram Americas Incorporated. Congratulations to these companies for their outstanding environmental efforts. The Marketing Excellence Award celebrates the innovative or exemplary marketing initiatives by member firms. This special recognition is for those companies that promote the positive benefits of plastics and leverage all the marketing tools available to them. Please join the IAPD Marketing Committee in congratulating the following companies for their marketing achievements: Redwood Plastics Corporation, Cope Plastics Incorporated, and Asahi America Incorporated. The first award for individual achievements to be presented today is the President's Award, given to an individual who has gone above and beyond in their volunteer capacity for the association. IAPD is pleased to announce that the recipient of this year's President Award is Keith Hechtel. Keith is a tireless volunteer who has contributed to the awareness of the performance plastics industries in many ways. He has given award-winning presentations at the last two IAPD plastics application design competitions. He was a key participant in a plastics industry fly-in event, where he was able to use his talent for explaining complex topics during his conversations with key policymakers. And this year, Keith has traveled to 3 different Women in Plastics regional events to promote the opportunities in the industry to women and men alike. Thanks to Keith's outstanding efforts on all these fronts, many more people know about the power of performance plastics, from Capitol Hill to the emerging workforce.
I'm honored to have been selected to receive IAPD's President's Award for 2016. IAPD is an outstanding organization which provides all of us with opportunities to engage in lifelong learning. It also provides us with opportunities such as the Women in Plastics events and the design competitions where we can share our ideas with colleagues. I'm proud of the work that the Women in Plastics group has done to promote the careers of the talented women who work in the performance plastics industry. These are very high-quality events, and I look forward to attending more of them in 2017. I'm particularly grateful to IAPD for allowing me to participate in the annual design competitions. These are terrific venues for learning about new applications for plastic materials, and I really enjoy them. Again, thank you for the award. It means a great deal to me.
The Pacesetter Award is presented in recognition of an IAPD volunteer leader who set the pace for the association. IAPD is pleased to honor Bob Grennis with the 2016 Pacesetter Award. Bob was tasked with finding the answers to some big questions surrounding how IAPD's governance structure should work. He spent considerable time studying these issues and developing the new leadership and governance model for our board and executive committee. He led the governance task force with IAPD CEO Susan Avery and board members in updating policies, job descriptions, and new bylaws. He set the new pace for how our volunteer leaders will serve the association in the future. Through his efforts, our leadership will have a more flexible process that allows IAPD to recruit the best for our volunteer leadership positions.
Thank you very much for this honor and recognition. As a lifelong Indianapolis boy, Pacesetter sounds pretty cool. I've had a wonderful opportunity to work with so many dedicated professionals on the board, committees, volunteer groups, and staff. The passion and energy these individuals bring to our collective challenges is inspiring, and the magic they make is impressive. Working with them has made me better, and I'm thankful for the opportunity to be on their team. Now 60 years old, with 258 member companies in 32 countries, our IAPD has become an impressive organization, something all of us should be very proud of. Hats off to our IAPD founders and the thousands of volunteers who have delivered 60 years of success. And if we're going to continue to grow and protect the performance plastics industry, we need you to get involved with IAPD, to volunteer, and to help us to continue to write our collective success story. We are all on this journey together, and we need your input, your ideas, and your wisdom to continue to grow and improve our industry. And I promise you that you and your company will get a lot in return. The personal growth and business improvements are real. The relationships are priceless, and you will have a lot of fun along the way. It's pretty hard to argue with that recipe. I look forward to working with each of you this week and at the upcoming leadership summits, conventions, and IAPD activities. Thanks again for this recognition. Here's to the next 60 years. Cheers.
Congratulations! And now back to Kevin Short.